This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Show me what you have.
I'll take on all of you! Round one. Fight!
All right, first round. What's going to happen? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Throws them to start the corner pressure. Player 1 capitalizes on every mistake and picks up the perfect KO. Player 1 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight!
Goes to the overdrive.
I am on my game!
Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure he goes for the super arm. Gets out of there with the backdash. Taking him to cloud 9. Springs forward with the drive rush. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Jump ends the meter. Hoping for a good return. Finishing blow off the Cyclone Lariat. Good instinct, good heads-up play, going for that combo to do enough damage to finish the round. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight!
Uses their drive game. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Takes the opponent experiencing burnout. Throws them. They quickly get backed into the corner of the stage. Smart, let's draw, super hard incoming. The flame slid and Mai powered up again. Player 1 is in burnout state, a very precarious situation. This is where we can shrug that off. Reach out and hug them. Player 2 is barely hanging on to their last bit of drive. Wouldn't super art do anything? Oh, burnout! Did they mean to do that? Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Ugh, take a seat. It is over. Player 1 really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama. This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Show me everything you have!
I am the pride of the Shiranui.
Round one. Fight!
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Gets the counter in. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player 2 has the life lead. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? What's the play here? Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Player 1 chases him down. Takes a trip. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Grabs him. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Are they thinking about how to steal this round? There's a wall fight. They can't do anything now. Getting that extra juice in with Kagero no Mai. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the court. That was a brutal cross. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight!
Who's going to start smart play to stop the opponent there?
Past your bedtime.
Can't tech the throw. Player 2 can build off this lead. Gets them with the anti-air. They're going for the super art. Flying through the air with the greatest of these and hits them with a Chohisatsu Shinobi Machi. Still scrapping for control of the space. Player 1 burnout activates. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Are we going to see a comeback here? Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? Sets up with the jump in. Both fighters planning something? jumps up, crowns him from a KO. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Show me what you have.
Time for a beatdown. Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Saw that jumping coming from a mile away and parries it perfectly. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. Still slugging it out here. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Just out of range for that throw. Checks that jump in easily. Now they can go on the offensive. Triggers the super and is looking to put this out of reach. Combo with the target combo. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Knockout and just goes for it at this range. In there! Player 1 with a big first round pickup. Can they close it out?
Round 2. Fight.
Hits the drive. Meets the jump in with a perfect parry. Throws him to negate the block.
It's past your bedtime.
Springs forward with the drive rush. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Scrapping it out up close. Jumps in. A quick breather. Just goes for it at this range. The life remaining tells us we're halfway through this match. We're at a standstill, but we may see an eruption soon. Drive rush to keep it going. Drive rush. Connects with the throw. Super clutch. Godlike parry. Ooh, what a smart throw! Player 2 is in a very good spot. There's a burnout. Player 1, oh yo, a fireball at that range? Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
Show me what you have.
No mercy for you.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? The cross-up's good. This is the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Will the drive parry here open things up for them? What are they thinking? Both of them have entered burnout state, which will drastically change their approach to the fight. Taking stock. Super art activated. Expect something big here. All right, what's coming up next? In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Get some! Player 1 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump attack. They piled up the knowledge. Now, nice counter. Experiencing burnout. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Both sides in burnout. They can't drive. Jump a super art. Side switch in the corner. Knock down and that execution with Kagero no Mai. They're going for the super art. Life lead is there, but still off of me. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Ooh, it's getting hot here. Calm down, man. Closes it out. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Show me what you have.
Cry for mercy. Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Goes for the throw. There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. No good up high. What's the play here? Throws him. What's next? Taking stock. The jump-in is denied. Holds out with the block. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. All right, what's coming up next? Goes for the super art? The punish counter gives them a great opening here. Kick wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Spending that drive gauge. Harley brushes that off and keeps going. Turns it up a notch and hitting that execution with Kagero no Mai. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Jumps. Barely blocks the jump in. Counter with Kagero no Mai. Player 2 is not in a good place health-wise, but with the super art in play, it's still not over. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Oh, the throw connects. Both fighters planning the drive impact doesn't work. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. There's a change of sides. Amazing! Flashes the blue to stop the jumper. Connects with the throw. Any mistake here is gonna be fatal. What's it gonna be? What a finish! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Work out there.
Final round. Fight.
Adds a bit of OG spice. Who's going to steal this? Knocked him out of the air. Drops him hard. Which fighter will control the pace of the match early on? Here comes the corner pressure. Somehow manages to block the jump in. That throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage. Oh, they changed sides. Throws them. Dangerous range here. A jump? This can lead to some big damage. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive art from this situation? What a finish! Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with. Give me that drama, give me that grime. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time!
Show me what you have.
Give me your best shot!
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? And they gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Their drive gauge was running low, but they use an overdrive art anyway just to show they're not gunshot. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Super art activated. Expect something big here. Player 1 turned this right around with that super. This is the range where things get messy.
The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage.
Knock that.
Ooh, it's getting hot in here. Calm down, guys.
Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Player 2, that was a well-placed projectile. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Tries to make something happen with an overdrive art. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Scrapping it out up close. Springs forward with the drive rush. Knockdown and player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Throws them forward and maintains drive rush to keep it going. What'll happen here? Their life is hanging by a thread. They drive and back misses. They return to center stage. Barely blocks the jump in. Reads the jump in perfectly. Flatline zone. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today.
Show me what you have.
Cry for mercy. Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Deftly shuts out the jump in. No good up high. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. Dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. Blocks the jump in. Starts off zoning with fireballs. You got both sides without it. Goes to the super art to try and create a good opportunity here. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Takes a trip. Brushes off the impact. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? The jumping is down to the wire.
Were they baiting them into that?
Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks straight forward with the drive rush. Perfect time to spend the meter. A quick breather. Player 1 might have just shifted this round into high gear. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Experiencing burnout. Player 2 has depleted their drive gauge, but they are KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Dashes! Yo, put that away!
Fires up the sky with I don't know why.
Jumps? Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Jumps in. Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. A quick breather. Oh, burnout triggered. Gets the jump in. KO. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
Show me what you have.
I'm number one!
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Deals some sick damage there in exchange for some meter. There's a corner switch. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Still slugging it out here. Parries the projectile. Player two is going to have a hard time managing their drive. Taking stock. Brings out the super. Well aware of their life and meters. Really good decision making. Player one on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
Sumo Spirit! They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Shoots off a fireball up close. Who will gain control of the match in the early go? Nice counter! Player one will look to apply pressure here. Drive rush to keep it going. Jumps. There's a change of side. Going in. Goes through, hits him with a stop and bop. Both fighters are low on drive. What'll they use it on? Goes for the level 1 super. Breaks the block with a throw. Both springs forward with the drive rush. Hold your breath. Charges forward. Risk burnout. Expect the tempo of the KO. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Show me what you have.
I'm number one!
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Deftly shuts out the jumper. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Player one with the life lead. Lots of aggression from both sides. With the forward throw, the battle in the corner continues. This is a huge chance to make a peak. Super art activated. Expect something big here. Player two is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Uses the parry. KO. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
Jumps? Are we going to see some fireworks here? Player one did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? All right, what's coming up next? From up above. Throws them to negate. Springs forward with the drive rush. Up the skies with Kagura no Mai. Knockdown and... burnout activates. Player two. Ooh, this could be something. Risky up-close scrap still going. Experiencing burnout. Knocked them out of the air. Both sides in burnout. They can't drive. Gets the corner swing. It might be... No! Critical art now! Player two needs to pop off the tank and scores the win.
Mai.
Woo! I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good.
better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
Show me what you have.
Cry for mercy.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Blocks the jump in. Gets the jump in. Neither of them willing to back off here. Takes a trip. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use a KO. Player 1 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Round two.
They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Player 1 will look to apply pressure, springs forward with the drive rush. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Drive rush to keep it going. Both fighters planning something? Flawless round. They got him so quick.
Mai.
Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Show me what you have.
Don't expect me to be a pushover.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Tries to bait him with the projectile. The cross-up connects. The cross-up's good. Knockdown. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. All right. Player 1 chases them down. Blocks the ambiguous cross-up. Taking stock. Feeling out the spacing. Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fire. Oh! Punish counter. This could lead to something big. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Jumps. Burnout activates. Takes a trip. The Big Bang Kachosin comes out. Player 2 gets a big gamble and gets him. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Jumps up. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Knockdown and player 2 can't keep experiencing burnout. Breaks the block with a throw. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Both fighters planning something? They're both driveless. This is gonna get messy. Uses the fireball to try and get a reaction. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Time to reassess the situation? Grabs and throws him away. A quick breather. But low heavy.
That extra juicer look. How do you don't know mine?
They're using a fireball, willing to risk it for the overdrive. Player 2 has depleted their drive gate, but they're flatlines them. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Give me that drama. Give me that grime. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time.
Show me what you have.
No mercy for you.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Tries to throw, but doesn't connect. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? What are they thinking here? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. There's a corner switch. Neither of them willing to back off. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fire. Life lead opens up. And the throw ends the round. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Spikes! Yo, put that away. Took him to the corner in a flash. Jumps in overdrive cannon spike.
Just goes for it at this range.
Player 1 experiencing burnout. Nice read with the cannon spike. Player 2, no! Stunned off the wall! Player 1 taking chunks out of each other here. What a finish!
Now as catch as cats can, and you're gonna get in a fight.